Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity Terrible Theory Saga. And this time, we're going to be talking about what I think will be the first few levels of the game. There. Now, I think that the game will start off with what we see in that first trailer when we see Link running into Hyrule Field, and he comes across a moblin. I think that right there is going to be the start of the game. The very first thing you do is fight that moblin. That's the very first thing you do in the game. That's what I think. And a battle at Hyrule Field is going to be the first mission. That's the first mission of the game. That's when you are introduced to Link and Impa as playable characters. And then I think that the second mission is going to be continuing on as you travel towards towards one of the four main villages, and you're going to once you've beaten both of those levels, you're going to get a choice as to where you want to go next. Now, as for the second level, I think that one is going to have a lot more focus on Impa and possibly Zelda. We might get to play Zelda in that second level, but we're gonna get to play as Link. Impa's gonna have a bigger part in the second level. Zelda might be playable in the second level as well. But I think that at the end of level 1, Link, the boss of level 1, is going to be a guardian that goes berserk. That's going to be your boss for level 1. And Link is going to defeat it, which will get the attention of the royal family. And he's going to be chosen at that point as Zelda's appointed knight. And then King Bospharamus will tell Zelda, go to these 4 villages and choose champions. Pick out the best warriors in Hyrule to be the champions in order to pilot the divine beasts. And so level 2 will be them setting out on their journey, and the first obstacle they come across and all that stuff. The first obstacles they come across and all that stuff. And then after level 2, I think that you will get a choice of 4 different missions. You can either go to Rito Village, to Goron City, to Gerudo Town, or Zora's Domain. You get to choose which of those 4. You get to choose which of those 4 you go to. And whichever one you choose, you go and you fight at those cities. You go and you fight at those cities, and you end up getting introduced to the champions, to Mipha, Urbosa, Revali, and Daruk. Get introduced to all 4 of them through those 4 levels, and you get introduced to how they play. And you get to play as each of them. And at the end of each of their levels, they say, "Hey, I'll take the position. I'll be a champion." And then after you've done each of those 4 levels, the next level I think is going to be going to the Lost Woods. I think a battle in the Lost Woods is going to be one of the levels, because they need to get to the Master Sword. They need to get to the Master Sword so Link can pull it out. he is already known to be the chosen one. People already know he is the chosen one, but he doesn't have the Master Sword yet because he didn't need it at the time. Now he does, and we see this in the most recent trailer that Link, Zelda, and the champions are all in Korok Forest, and all the champions, they do not have their champion garb on. So this is pre-champion. Um, this is them pre-champion, and so I think that immediately after getting all four of them to join, uh, they head to the Lost Woods in order. They head straight to the Lost Woods in order to get the Master Sword for Link, and then they're going to head back to Hyrule Castle, where they all are now, where they are all anointed as the champions of Hyrule. And the so I predicted the first two, and then the next four. So the seventh mission is going to be them going to the Korok Forest, um, whether it be outside of Korok Forest, and there's a big battle, and you have to get to the Lost Woods, and that the Lost Woods is the end goal, or if the battle actually takes place in the Lost Woods. That would be an interesting gimmick. It would be an interesting mechanic. I'm curious how they would handle that. But I think that it might end up being a battle outside of the Lost Woods, and that your goal is to get to the Lost Woods so you can get through to Korok Forest, as we do see in one of the trailers that everyone seems to be walking through the Lost Woods, and Mipha is talking to someone. So I think that it's going to be a battle outside of Lost Woods, and they're trying to get to the Lost Woods so they can get through to the Korok Forest. But I believe that those are going to be the first 7 missions in the game. Those are your first 7 missions in the game are going to be Hyrule Field. And then the second one is going to be a path, some kind of path leading to an intersection where they have to choose one of 4 roads to go to. They have to choose to go to one of the four villages. The second, that's going to be the second level, is them getting to that point, and then the next 4 are going to be the missions having to do with each of the major towns. And then level 7 is a fight to get to the the Korok Forest. After that, they could head back to Hyrule Castle, or maybe there's a battle at Kakariko Village or something. I don't know. I don't have enough information to predict exactly what's going to happen after that, what the level is going to be after level 7. But I am pretty confident that those 7 levels I've talked about are going to be the first 7 levels of the game. So you've got Link and Impa on Hyrule Field. You've got Link, Impa, and Zelda heading to a 4-way crossroads for level 2. The end of level 1, you're going to beat a guardian. Which will get the attention of the royal family. Levels 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all gonna be battles at the villages and towns of the 4 champions. And then level 7, a battle to get to Korok Forest, so Link can get the Master Sword. What do you guys think? Do you think I managed to accurately predict what the first 7 levels of this game will be? Do you think that the beginning of the game will go differently? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on the matter. I think that this is going to be how it goes down at the beginning of the game, because they need to get the champions set up, and they need Link to get the Master Sword, so that the actual war on Calamity Ganon can actually take place, because in all of the flashbacks in Breath of the Wild, Link already has his champion's tunic. The champions are already champions, and Link has the Master Sword. So we know that that's when stuff started to go down, is after they've already done this. So I don't think they're going to waste too much time getting to that point. So that's why I think the first 7 levels is going to be getting that set up. And then level 8 beyond is going to be showing everything that happened that we've come to learn about thanks to the lore of Breath of the Wild. But I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm immensely excited to see how this all starts off. I'm real close to being done. I just got two more videos to make for you guys, and then that's it. My voice is starting to hurt actually from talking so much. Been recording. I've just been recording each of these videos back to back. But yeah, so with that said, that's going to be it for this one. So thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you all in part 8. Take care, everybody.